So, like I said, this is the 90% no out of bounds category. For some reason, we're not transitioned over to the layout. Not sure what's going on with that. So, hopefully they fix this. I don't know what to do in this instance, but yeah, so the first thing we're doing is blowing out the candles to spawn the the ghosts. And basically this is just area 1, so we're gonna catch ghosts as quickly as possible. And Rhombus is gonna be doing some scare skips to save a little bit of time, if any time at all. It saves some frames here and there when you stun them, I guess. So I apologize, I'm kind of a little bit flustered right now, because there's just some things that are not going quite as planned, but this is what we have to deal with now. Oh, jeez. Canceled the tournament, oh my god. It's honestly not as bad as when we started this tournament, but yeah. So anyway, doing some setups with Rhombus's side, he's going for doubles. And from the looks of it, he missed the orange puncher, the gold puncher there. So yeah, busted capture card, I think, on Rhombus's side. So he has to resort using a camera. That's pretty old school, I will say. It was like, what, 2008, 2009, before capture cards were mainstream. Alright, still got all the ghosts, and got the first to spawn the key. I'm gonna actually so we're gonna head over to our first portrait ghost, Neville. Portrait ghosts, they have generally a lot more health than just the common ghost does. You can just kind of treat them as like mini bosses. Alright, good suck up by Rhombus. He does have to, he is going to be losing some time on the progress screen for collecting pearls. So the low percent dream is now dead. Alright, moving into Lydia. She doesn't like to, yeah, she doesn't like to get the wind blowing in her face, so now we just pulled out the curtains and do that. Yeah, I apologize, I'm just a little bit flustered right now. Okay, well, yeah, I have to ask, sorry for asking this, but can anybody actually hear what is going on with Andy's audio? Oh, there it goes. Now I can actually hear. Okay, it's saved. It's saved. So here we go, we're doing Chauncey, the Chauncey fight. Basically everything that we do in this fight is intentional. We take damage, we get in position to catch these balls. The real one, we try to catch the real one and shoot it at him just immediately afterwards. And also taking intentional damage kind of helps speed up the attack cycle just by a frame or two. Well, I say a frame, it actually just kind of nudges him. And we take intentional hit damage here to so when the ball lands on us, we can immediately catch it afterwards. Alright, so far, it looks pretty close. A pretty good area one from both players. So, I guess as they're moving into Area 2, I'll explain we're playing on Japanese because we found that this is the fastest version of the game. Not in Area 1, interestingly, though, because there's a text box in that, and where it's like a few seconds faster than Japanese, but everywhere else it's slower. And there's also like an exclusive glitch that we'll be coming up to doing later in Area 2. This is the process where the ghosts turn back into portraits. This is like called the ghost portrificationizer. It's also used to used in reverse to take, you know, ghosts or even people out of portraits. So let's see, this is the Area 2 hallway where we're making our way to the first washroom, I guess. We point our flashlights up to avoid getting scared by the ghosts. They point them in the directions of their spawns. And getting scared pretty much loses like a second of time. Oh, that was not very good. You have to like struggle a lot to get the grabber to come off you. And I will say though, this is what we have right now. We don't have Rhombus's audio. We can only hear we can only hear Andy's audio. Okay. Alright, so in the ballroom here, the Shy Guys spawn in pairs, and we just want to try and catch them in those pairs and by sucking off their masks. It is possible, though, in some cases that you could accidentally grab the far right Shy Guy's mask off, and that'll kind of ruin up the whole setup. Rhombus, unfortunately not getting very lucky right there. He wanted to get early release with the Whirlindas. But Andy actually saves 10 seconds right there, so he's catching up with him. So in this room there's a trick where we do a trick called poster skip that allows you to grab the poster through the wall. You can actually just grab the poster through the wall and suck it off from where the button is. And of course you actually do need you kind of need a precise angle to do it. It's just basically go up against the wall, face the direction of it and then tilt your vacuum up just ever so slightly, and you'll get it. So this is where we release the booze, and we also release RNG, even more RNG to the game, because that's basically how these guys function. There's a total of 50 boos, but we only need 40 to complete the game. Any more RNG, they're going to be playing Mario Party. Excuse me 1 second. Alright, so this first room, you can save around 8 seconds of time depending on how the boo is placed. So if he's in that tablecloth, then... okay, so he lost his opportunity to get... tablecloth skip. Even though that's not really what it's called, but... Oh! Okay, so nobody got tech skip. Oh man. Skips the... No, it's called tech skip, where we save around 8 seconds right there to avoid talking to the professor after collecting the boo. Oh man. So, RNG though, it can really decide who is, decide where you're going to... Just decides how good your run can be sometimes. Like, I know it was kind of, a bit of a struggle for Rhombus, but Andy is also kind of in the same boat as he is. He's actually just kind of slightly catching up to him. So once we collect 5 boos, we get to go. It kind of helps unlock another room where we get a key that takes us to the I think it's called the fortune teller room. All right, not great RNG in the ballroom there. There's actually a setup where you can actually catch 2 boos in this room together. You just move the boo from the cellar into this room and try to get them together. Only the highest of skill of people can actually go for that. Alright, this is the mirror warp where we just warp back to the foyer. It's much faster than walking. In some cases, it's actually better to save and quit. But that's actually much later in the game. Alright, so mirror room, I think, and these grabbers can only be seen with the mirror. They don't actually... They aren't actually visible, so you have to use the mirror to see where they are. Alright, nice double. We use the one grabber to attack us, and then we shake him off in the direction of the other one to get the double. And depending, I can't really tell. I think he might get the... he didn't read the radar. Okay. Anyway, this is a setup where we Grab the... Oh no! Rhombus, what are you doing? You should have been R-pumping there. Yeah. So, that boo got away, where what he wanted to do was catch this boo and the fire element at the same time to skip having to, do this room. He has to grab the fire and then do the candles, do the puzzle in this room to light up the candles and unlock it. So yeah, there pretty much goes his lead, although he is actually still technically ahead. He is actually still ahead, though, because... Well, actually, I'm sorry. He's no longer ahead because he lost the boo. So, never mind. Forget what I just said. Alright, now we're getting... light up the butler's candles here. We light up his candles and then go into the butler's room, I think it's what it's called. While at the same time, though, we're actually going to grab Mario's hat in the laundry room and clear this room. Alright, so... okay. Rhombus, he did get the chest skip. Although, actually, he missed the grabber. I didn't actually see that. Well, he's gonna need to get going because he needs to catch this guy before he despawns. So the next time he actually goes into the laundry room, the chest is gonna still be there, and it'll show the animation of the chest being there, like you have to go get it or something. Something dumb like that. Anyway, so we just did a mouse hole text skip, which is the exclusive glitch that it can only work in Japanese. And we do this twice. I think it saves around 6 to 8 seconds. Roughly. Alright. I think Rhombus, yeah. Looks like he got the triple right there. Andy's gonna play it more safe. That's smart. Alright. Nice. Uh-oh. Looks like Rhombus didn't get the second text skip there. Oh jeez. Ah! Nobody got the second text skip. Well, there's another opportunity for text skip, but I don't believe anybody's gonna go for it here. It's only like maybe 4 seconds comparable to the other ones. Okay. So. In the room that I forget what name it is, I'm just gonna call it the music room for now. We play all these music instruments to, play the, Mario Brothers theme, and that also, activates this Portrait Ghost melody. She plays 2 different tunes. She'll play the Mario Brothers Underwater theme or the Mario Brothers 3. I think, yeah. So Rhombus got a different. I couldn't actually tell, to be honest, but I think he also got. I think he got water. Which is the first answer on the options box. If you do have fire here, it does help to burn the music sheets. Uh-oh. That Boo, he swapped places with him as soon as he was about to interact with that. No. You know, if he was actually in that hiding spot in the first place, that would have been perfect RNG. That's ironic. Oh, man. So, Andy's gonna be going into the kitchen, and he has to catch this one ghost that's, has an ice element on it. But since we have fire, and we can actually shoot the fire before the ghost spawns. And that'll let us, stun them immediately. Immediately from spawning. You know, despite it, I don't know. I mean, despite Rhombus having losing the Boo from the mirror room, anything can still happen in this race. It really just depends on who has better RNG, I guess. And then who can play better. And that's the thing too, Rhombus actually has a time of 1 hour and 1 hour and was it? Yeah, 1 hour and 29 seconds. Compared to Andy, he has a 1:04:15. The numbers are the seed, yeah. Clearly. Alright. Now Rhombus is in the Bogmire boss fight. Fighting Bogmire is like, it's like having a, it's like playing tug of war with a bull. He is extremely strong. Has like a really strong pull compared to every other portrait ghost in the game. So he just wants to shoot that and then try to maintain as much control as he can without him breaking off. And by breaking off, I mean him dragging him around the map. Good fight, though. So, once he gets into the room, or once he gets back into the mansion, he's gonna need to go and get that missing Boo. Now let's see how Andy does it. No. It was so good at the beginning. Okay, 2 cycle. Well, that's pretty much it of Area 2, though. Area 3, we were mostly going to be, collecting up Mario's items. Uh-oh, I think Rhombus hit the wrong button. He's just rusty, he wants to get get in some training hours. Okay, but no, he needs to be... What is he doing? He needs to be in the mansion. Okay. Now that we're back in the mansion, let's get that Boo, or he's just gonna... Actually, I think he's gonna come back Okay, I understand now. He's gonna come back. He's gonna go get it once he goes into to talk to Clairvoya again. I say again, for the first time, really. So we grabbed water. We're gonna use it for a trick later on. But right here, we get to a cutscene that shows us where Mario is. This is like, what do you call it? The sequel to Mario's Missing. You were doing the map glitch? Oh. Map glitch. Okay, yeah. So, I was actually gonna explain about that, but I forgot. It's kind of called, like, map glitch because after grabbing a key right here, he doesn't need to spam the B button to exit out of the menu for the map display. So he can grab a key and then immediately he'll immediately start moving, and because this glitch will skip that well, better way to explain it is that you don't actually have any function over the Y button anymore. So you did this glitch and you activated it to where you can no longer press the Y button, so the map is completely disabled. So you skip having to open it, and you're freely to move around after grabbing a key. Alright, so Rhombus, he actually shot fire. I'm sorry, he shot water through the floor from underneath, and that actually put it out the fire on the door. Just like that. This Boo, just be very careful, because he can easily get away. Unfortunately, your vacuum prioritizes over other things, like hearts or pearls, just basically any object that isn't a Boo. And that's kind of a bit frustrating, since once they escape your vacuum, they can just kind of run away. And you know, getting your vacuum cut on the tablecloth, it actually kind of like negates some of the damage that you could have been doing. Alright, so we need ice. But just only for Petunia. So here's Nana. She gets stunned after hitting her 3 times with those yarn balls. But if you shoot one into like a wall or something, you have to reset the room. Alright. Rhombus had some pretty bad RNG in that room. Let's see what happens with Andy. Depending on actually where you're positioned in this room, it's actually a pretty large room. It's a pretty large room, so the Boo is more likely to be hiding in the furniture or objects on the right side than in the left. And in this case, he chose wisely. But that Boo is just running away. Oh man. Say hello to the Boo ball. Alright, Rhombus is gonna be clearing the Astral Hall, I think. He's gonna do a triple. I think he gets it. Very nice. And he gets good RNG. Double nice. Yeah, some runners have like different strats on how to do similar things. Oh. Didn't quite get his flashlight out in time for that. Rhombus, let's see what he does for the moonshot. Does he go for the swag strat? No, he just lines it up. And he misses it. Oh my gosh. Andy also getting a triple, I think. Nope. Not quite. Oh man, boos are not restricted to hiding in those drawers. They can also hide in the candles. But not too bad, really. Alright. So if Andy gets like first try moonshot, he'll be gaining 10 seconds over Rhombus. He lines it up. And it's good. Yeah, there's a very specific angle for this. And also a very specific visual cue to understand what that angle is. Alright, projector room, kind of similar to the mirror. But we don't really have to worry about seeing the ghosts since we know where they spawn. And this is also another opportunity to get setups for doubles and triples. Oh, I think he missed one, yeah. It's okay, as long as he... Aw. I was about to say, if he could keep him there, he wouldn't have to despawn like that and just lose more time. Alright, coming up. Coming up, we're gonna go back into the Area 1 hallway and collect all the boos that are there, and also say hello to our friends Henry and Orville. Alright, because of bad RNG, he has to go into the fireplace and get that boo from the oh jeez, what is it called? The spaceship, the pirate ship. Alright, spin the mobile. That's the wrong direction, I think. Or does it not matter? Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. Pirate ship in a bottle. I know what I'm talking about. I like to imagine that if somebody were to just hack this game and just replace the model with the spaceship, that would be amazing. Amazing, like an Easter egg or something. Unfortunately, this boo can also be hiding in that lamp, which you don't want. Rhombus is also opting to not go for a double setup, which I don't blame him. It's pretty hard to do. Alright, so Mario's shoe. I believe that's the last of Mario's items that we find, and then we just report back to Madame Clairvoya. Oh, that's not good. So he didn't pick the right box. I guess he's gotta reset the room. Or reset the game. Alright. Rhombus is going to be getting another opportunity to do tech skip here, which is a... Are you serious? Well, never mind then. That opportunity is now gone forever. It's okay, he only lost maybe like 4 seconds at most. But that tech skip is like a freebie. Man, so Rhombus is... He'll be talking to Clairvoya for a minute and a half. And it's just straight up button mashing at that point. Oh, where's this boo? He's in the portrait. So yeah, Rhombus, he wants to talk to her this way, and not just, like, off to the side. This is, like, a more formal way of talking to people. I don't know. He's being a casual. A dirty casual. Okay. Andy should be able to, unless the... Okay. Oh no! That was the wrong order that you needed to suck up the tablecloth, or the bedsheet, I'm sorry. So, you need to suck up the bedsheet after collecting the boo, otherwise it just doesn't work. Well, I think it's kind of safe to assume that Rhombus has his lead again. Because he just has to find this boo, get the key, and then he's on his way to upstairs. So when he makes his way up there, he does not want to forget ice. It becomes very important for the ghosts in the safari room. And so yeah, basically Rhombus is all cut up and now back in the lead. Excuse me. Yeah, we're doing that same trick again where we spray the element onto the ghost spawn point. So that way we can stun them immediately with the flashlight. It saves them a couple of seconds of them having to skip the animation. Having really bad time in this with the garbage can ghosts, making a mess of things. Ice is also used to freeze the boos in place. So if you ever wanted to do that, you could you would have some time to open that chest and get the key grab. This run is so jank. This matchup is so jank. Alright. So Boolasis consists of 15 boos. And so they do count towards your they do count towards your boo counter. Alright, just watching to see how Andy does. See if he does a better job. Andy gets the double there, so that's a good suck up. Alright, a good Safari room is what I meant to say. So, Rhombus' side, though, he gets the ice element. Thankfully, it did not go out of bounds, otherwise he would have to get it from the left side. But, you know, once he makes his way to the left and freezes them all, he should hopefully get them all in one cycle. Where's this one guy at? Oh, wow. He was really stuck to that, he was really stuck to that statue there. I mean, it is a one cycle, but that was probably a really bad one cycle, to be fair. More like capture card broke. But, yeah. It is what it is. It physically broke before the race. Oh my goodness. Rip. Okay, so... Quick, grab that guy before he goes out of bounds! See, this is what I'm talking about. You literally have that just happen. And so you kind of have to hope that these boos will still line up, but I don't know if he's still gonna get that one cycle. He might. No. No. I think the boos are on a timer, so after a certain amount of time, they go back into form. And thus he has to get a 2-cycle now. Alright. Well, so here we go into Area 4. It's just mostly a game of walking up and down the stairs. So, we're actually going up the stairs to initiate the blackout. So when you initiate the blackout, you're actually getting sent to a different mansion that has all these ghost spawns. The mansion's all black. I should say the lights are out, and you have to find Uncle Grimly to spawn the key, and then go into the basement. And Grimly is a little bit of RNG. It only starts. He only starts his like timer of when he wants to show his heart. I think as soon as you enter the anteroom. Grimly, more like Instagram. But speaking of Instagram, that's what we want to see, so I can't really tell if he's going to get it or not. Alright, so... Okay, a couple second Grimly, that's actually really good. That was great. Yeah, neat little trick though to Luigi and his vacuum. His hitbox, the vacuum's hitbox actually extends behind him. So if you're directly behind, or if your back is like directly facing against like a ghost, like Grimly, you'll instantly get him with your vacuum that way. Instead of having to face him, you can just put your back directly up against him with your vacuum out. Basically. Reminds me of back in 2010. Alright, in the cellar. We want to hope that Rhombus gets a 1 cycle on this Boo. Boos are going to have a lot more HP right here, so ranging anywhere from 100 to 300. And it looks good. If a poison mushroom was to spawn there, then that would have just been terrible. Well, Andy just got Instagram. That's nice. Anyway, there was one thing I was going to say about the Boos, is that we do this little technique to stun lock Boos into place while doing damage. We do R pumps, and so you're holding both left and right trigger, with the vacuum out, doing damage, and every 10 HP you want to let go of R and press it down again to, you know, just do an R pump like that. And so we can do about 15 R pumps per Boo, and that's with like 150 Boo, a Boo who has like 150 HP. But if a Boo tends to cackle more than once, they do like a double cackle, so that means you won't be able to do as much HP as you could with like a normal cackle. It's kind of weird explaining this, but so yeah, it's like every cackle a Boo does, it's kind of like, oh geez, this is not really good at all. I think he's gonna escape there. Oh, he got it. Yes! One too many cackles can actually send that Boo out of the room. So it was actually really nice that he got him right there. Rhombus. He's going to be finishing up the clockwork room. Those soldiers, though, they can be kind of janky at times. And sometimes we go for double setups, which is not recommended, but it's cool to do. And right here, what's also cool to do is set a flame to these shy guys. And after you're done, you're gonna still need fire. You're gonna need lots of fire for this, but you're gonna still need fire afterwards to hopefully do some fast strats in the armory room. So he has 1 bar of fire. I hope he has enough, otherwise he's just gonna have to do something else. Alright, so here are the runners. They're both coming up, opening the same door. Passing by each other, like that. Alright, so he goes to spawn that guy first. It's honestly safer that way. He doesn't have enough... I don't think he has enough fire to want to do a bunch of the other strats. So yeah, he just wants to burn them like that. Alright, that's a good setup right there. Unfortunately though, this room lags a ton because of the amount of, you know, statues and models that are in the room. So it lags quite a lot. And unfortunately that also causes you to drop inputs. So it could be detrimental to how you fight this boo. This boo has 150 HP, so every R pump you do needs to count. Otherwise, if he cackles one too much, you need to like figure out how to get enough damage in to catch him in the 1 cycle. So far so good. He actually used himself as bait to position him better and get the 1 cycle beautifully. And right there we go for a save and quit warp, or a save warp, whatever you want to call it. You just save and quit the game, or yeah, you save, quit out of the game, and then reload back in. It saves having you to walk or even take the mirror back to the foyer. Alright, so Andy's gonna refill his fire and do some of the more advanced strats. Let's see how well he does. Meanwhile, Rhombus is in the pipe room. He's all he has to do is just go to the valve and turn it to shut off the water and grab the key. He doesn't actually need to fight the ghosts. I guess I forgot to mention that a lot of the rooms and portrait ghosts are optional, since they don't help in advancing the progression of this game. Alright, nice. Let's just hope his RNG is actually nice. Oh. Rude. Okay. Hiding in the right chest there. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, he's way too high up. He's gonna lose him. Oh, no, he got him still. Okay then. Very good, because depending on how you do it, they can just zoom out of the room, or if you just let them kind of drag. And by drag, I mean their movement is much slower, so you can easily follow them. You can have a better time following them and doing damage. That kind of helps. But Rhombus, he's definitely going to lose this guy. It's just really tricky because he's like walking on slippery ice. Rhombus did one cycle the armory boo, but he didn't one cycle this boo. So, there's that. What happened? Weston? Yeah. No, he didn't. He did not one cycle Weston boo. That was a 2 cycle. Which is actually really harder than it looks. But yeah. Oh, Weston. Jeez. That's a negative. Okay. But like I said, since you're on ice, it's really hard to just get a 1 cycle off of him anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna try my best to watch both of the runners do their parts in this instance. Ah, one didn't get the 1 cycle. 4 HP. Are you kidding me? Meanwhile, Rhombus is going to be fighting the ghosts in finding off the ghosts from Van Gore, since he spawns them all like that. He actually spawns them all from portraits in groups of 3. Very nice triple there. Ah, the boo got away. So yeah, depending on how you do this, do these triples, you can either be really, really aggressive and just get them instantly, or you just kind of have to, like, take your time with it. And thankfully the boo, Weston Boo, was actually being nice to Andy, because he could have just gone into the hallway and he would have had to chase him around in the basement. Alright, so that was actually a pretty good Van Gore room. Pretty good Van Gore fight. Alright, so he just needs 1 more boo, and then he'll be able to get to King Boo. And this boo has 300 HP, so it's only possible to get him in a 2 cycle. And like I said, you can only do 15 R pumps for like 15 cackles that the boo does. And that's for every like 10 HP. Okay, I don't know if that signifies that he didn't get the 2 cycle. Oh, he does. Oh, wait a minute. I think he... Oh, did he? Please don't tell me. He didn't save! No! He didn't save! No! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, well... He's either gonna lose this or he's just gonna make the most clutchest comeback ever. I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh my god. Nothing has like ever been working out today. For Rhombus at least, and I just feel bad. And you know, it's like, meanwhile, Andy's going to be relatively within his personal best time. Okay, so, yeah. I don't want to say anything about, like, Rhombus making a comeback, but it's looking pretty slim. Like, even if Andy was to get, like, a 4 cycle or something like that, I don't know. Yeah. That Boo is just not giving him any breaks. But hopefully this will do it. Ah, dang. He was still kind of a bit far away from him. Oh, when I said 4 cycle, I meant King Boo. Well, that was cool, though. I didn't actually predict him. He was going to 4 cycle the Van Gore Boo. Eh. Dora the Exploder is one to say hi. Alright, so I'm probably going to predict it's going to be like a mid 106. And that's probably with a slow 3 cycle. But I don't know. Well, you can at least finish. Well, so this fight this race has just been unfortunate for Rhombus, I think. Okay, 274 it's not actually a good spot for Andy to get a 2-cycle there. You want to get him around 250 HP to kind of guarantee a 2-cycle, but you would have a much better chance than 274. So he's going to do a 3-cycle, he's going to do a fast 3-cycle. So, oh, ball catch, come on. There we go. Alright, yeah. So, GG, Andy is the winner. So with that, I'm going to see if they sent the invite to join this room for commentary, or for interview. Jeez. Oh no, Rhombus! I think he just given up, kind of. But no, yeah. Getting frozen right there sucks. So yeah, oh my god, why? No. Come on, just get him. There we go. Alright, done for him. Well, that is it. They were just 1 minute apart from each other at the very end. So yeah, I don't know if I'll expect to have the runners come in for an interview if they want. Oh, never mind. Here we have Andy. Congratulations on the win, even though it was kind of disappointing for Rhombus to lose like that. But
yeah,
but
I was playing pretty bad too.
I mean,
kind of
to be fair though, yours is like more relatively within your PB. His was like 7 minutes.
Yeah, I think we're both kind of rusty in general too. Because I think he just came back from GDQ and I was at like Kings Island and stuff all week.
Yeah. It was just really unfortunate because what really did it was he lost the Miraboo and he didn't save after collecting the final boo.
Yeah. Really unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Dang. Well, if there's any more comments that you want to say about your run.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I had fun.
I mean, honestly though, this whole race has just been kind of bad because a lot of technical difficulties were
a lot
happening.
of random little issues.
Yeah. But at least you get to move on.
Yeah.
So
I'll try to have fun with my loss.
Yeah, that's honestly the best way you can kind of take it, I guess.
I don't know who I'm going up against next, but I have a feeling it's someone that I can't beat.
Audio Lando.
Oh yeah, definitely someone I can't beat.
So yeah.
I'll make sure to have fun with it.
Yeah, definitely. So that's the end of this match. The next match will be on Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. I will also be commentating that match, so I'll likely see you guys there for it. And yeah, I don't think our A2Rhombus is going to be joining us for this interview, so that's okay. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this race. Go give the runners, go follow the runners, and my Twitch channel as well.
Bye bye.
See you guys next time.